They're gone. Say goodbye. Banished to the fucking ether that is Dark Souls when you die, and the rage that just builds. We're gonna go back to Andre. Because Andre's got that good shit for us. We got everything we need. Not to mention we have so many soft souls that we can crunch to get, you know, more souls for spending that kinda doesn't really matter at this point. I can't believe that the fucking souls stay up there. Like, oh no! Forgot about this trap. Of all the stupid places to die, that had to be it. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can survive this. Why would it be here if we couldn't survive it? Oh yes, Dark Souls. We're fine actually. Lo and behold, we didn't die from fall damage this time. Oh, we can actually get good items here. Just murder the snake man. If we get a backstab, that'd be nice. Apparently not. This guy? Yeah! Don't even make contact, they just sort of like... Yeah. Make him uncomfortable. Alright. We got a Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, and if I'm not mistaken, what that does, it actually allows us to sneak in a sense. Enemies have a shorter... well, we... Oh god. We have a shorter area in which enemies detect us. We're gonna run. We're gonna just fucking leg it. And that's a very British term, and I shouldn't use it because I'm very far from British, but I used it. What you gonna do about it? Not a thing. If we just head up these stairs, we'll end up back at the entrance. That could have gone much worse. Glad that it didn't. Actually, what's interesting is that if we keep going up here, we can go talk to that giant... that giant that opened the gate for us once we rang the bells. And by talk to, I mean talk to with our scythe, of course. We just hit this wall. It'll reveal the ladder! You climb up here, kill that guy. Really, the main reason I want to kill him, also that texture quality in the corners. Ooh, do you see that? That's sexy. If we kill him, we actually get a large Titanite shard, which is going to be useful for upgrading our weapons. So, we just sort of hack at his feet until he dies. In before every encounter in WoW. This is basically what a tank is, or melee DPS is in WoW. You just sort of sit there and just claw at a dragon's knee until it falls over. Oh, they can't hit each other? That's BS. He's nearly dead. Jesus. Oh my... oh god. Oh my god, I didn't realize he moved when he did that. Die, please. And we got him. Alright, we're golden. Finish the snake man. Get a Titanite chunk. Sorry, my bad, Titanite chunk. Those are even rarer. And again, as mentioned, you use those to take your weapon from plus 10 up to plus 11, and from there to plus 14. I thought we were gonna die. And I was ready. I was ready for the anger. I was ready for the rage. If we just run past here, I think we're not gonna get hit by the arrows. If we do it with full stamina, that is. So... oh god! Okay. Alright. One of the arrows actually hit the snake man, which means he's close behind. But at this point, if we upgrade our scythe, the game's going to become significantly easier. The only reason I haven't done so until now... if I could tell you, I'd be much better at this game, basically. I have no idea why we haven't upgraded it until now. We're not going to use the soul of the Iron Golem. You can use these special souls to make unique weapons, such as... with the core of the Iron Golem, you can make a Dragon Bone Fist, which is, in and of itself, ridiculous and amazing. Or a giant axe, both of which are strength scaling weapons that don't interest us because we're doing a dexterity run. So we're going to crunch that for the souls it gives us, which is 12k. It's not bad. Oh, we don't have the large ember. Whatever. We're going to take our weapon up to plus 3. And if I'm not wrong, we need 5 Titanite shards. We need 2 for the plus 4, and then 3 for the plus 5. So we get 5 of these bad boys. Reinforced weapon. Not not the plank shield. Anything but the plank shield. Alright, now we're up to +5. The main reason we're doing this isn't for the inherent damage that it gives. You saw it going up by intervals of 10. We're doing it to get the better bonus scaling, and we get that when we go from +5 to +6, if I'm not mistaken. It goes up to an A, which is good. Which is very good. If it doesn't, full of garbage. Oh, now we go to the depths. I realize this is a bit of a sequence break considering we've just been to Anne Orlando, but I seriously need a better weapon. So we're gonna go to the depths. We're gonna get a large ember. I'd be really happy if I could... Oh, no, okay, never mind. We'll get the large ember. Later in the game, once we progress a little bit more, we'll unlock access to the huge ember, if that's what it's called. I could be wrong. I could very easily be wrong on that. I don't remember the name. But yeah, once we do that, we'll have an even more powerful great scythe. It's really a great weapon. Oh, oh. I'll stop now. But yeah, if we check our keys for a second, we'll find that we have... Thank God we have the basement key. We'll find we have the basement key. Opens a narrow passage leading at the far... Sorry. Opens a narrow passage leading below at the far face of the Great Bridge in the Undead Burg. The lower Undead Burg is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the wily thieves or the wild dogs who serve the Capra demon. If that wasn't threatening enough, we have to go past the dragon again. It's not something I really want to do, but something we have to do, because in the depths we'll find a large ember which makes upgrading our weapons past a certain threshold possible, as I mentioned several times. And down there, as mentioned, we'll find hollows that are thieves. Also, 313 damage is nothing to fuck with at this point. I'm so glad we upgraded this weapon. Don't know if you can tell, but I'm happy. I'm happy like Pharrell Williams, that song. Can't remember what it's called. Go through the aqueduct, back up the stairs. This is all familiar stuff. This is where we've been before. It's like looking at a slideshow of a holiday photo. I don't even know what I said there. That was so retarded. Stupid. Sorry. Slideshow of a photo. It's like looking at a good old family holiday. You carry around your great scythe and wore a hood and look like a ginger raisin. New Jersey ginger raisin. Rest of this bonfire. Refresh our flasks. Set our new checkpoint. Take an arrow in the elbow. Oh! And another one in the heart, actually. Not the heart. The lung or some shit. I don't know. If we head up these stairs, we'll find ourselves back on the bridge where the dragon nearly completely covered us in fire. And this time we actually have to just burn ourselves. I know it doesn't sound like it's being productive, but we need to get back to the basement. And the fastest way to do that is set yourself on fire with a dragon. If we hide behind this wall, the fire won't do anything to us, and it'll burn all the enemies, so the run becomes much easier. However, you can't run from it forever. So what we do, goad him one more time, wait for the fire to dissipate, and then run. And just run and just run. So he does this BS. But if we're close enough to here, we shouldn't die. Although we might die. Okay. Luckily animations just sort of pull you out of the world for a second. So we're good. We made it to the basement. We made it to the basement. And when we're down here, we can actually unlock a shortcut, which means we don't have to go past the Dragon Bridge anymore. Because From Software is an amazing development company. And they make difficult games. But they don't make them... I was going to say unnecessarily difficult, but what's necessary about Dark Souls? They don't make them just annoying. They just make them difficult and frustrating, but they don't make them annoying for no reason. And down here, we'll find the dogs that were mentioned in the description of that key, which is actually where most of the story in this game is hidden, in the description of items, which is another very interesting tactic that I don't think I've seen in many other games. Well, I haven't seen it. I don't think it's even been done. We murder these dogs. We actually do stack bleed on us. Everything in this area stacks bleed. And it'll hurt. Like, bleed damage, I think, is always a specific value. And no matter how weak the enemy, the bleed damage is always going to be about around 300, which is pretty intimidating. Unless you have resistance, which is a stat you should never, ever even consider putting points into because it's completely worthless. It raises your resistance to bleed, toxic, poison, and curse, but those are so situational that you shouldn't waste points in that when you could be putting points in dexterity, strength, vitality, endurance, the useful things. Attunement, if you're a mage, I haven't mentioned attunement actually, which I probably should. If you view status, on the left here you see attunement, it's right between endurance and vitality. What attunement does is it increases the amount of spells you can have active at one time. Now that's all the way on the far right. You can see I have 1 attunement slow, which means I could, learn 1 spell. However, my intelligence probably isn't high enough because I can't even spell Woodhawk properly, so we're not going to be learning any spells for the purpose of this run. We might pick up Power Within, which is a pyromancy spell that boosts the damage you do at the expense of your own life. But I don't think it's going to be necessary, honestly. Especially for just a new game run. Like, on a new game plus run, I would consider it, but I don't think we need it. I just keep plowing through these guys. I have a friend I played Dark Souls with, actually, and if he just saw this run of the game, he would be so mad because we spent about 2 hours dying in this area. Capra Demon, of course, was the one who was responsible for all of that because Capra Demon is... Oh, Capra Demon is a fun boss. Keep burning through. There's actually a rogue hidden very cleverly around that corner. Again, just to mess with you because that's what From Software love doing in their free time, apparently. And there's no way around not finding the Capra Demon, because the Capra Demon drops a key that we need to unlock the door that leads to the depths, and the depths have the large ember, which is the reason we came here. Over here on the right is actually a vendor. Who's very quiet, and the audio probably isn't picking it up. This vendor just sort of sells you these purple moss clumps, which are actually really useful for the poison, and I'll pick up a couple of those. Sells you poop. Yeah, it sells you poop. Just let that sink in. We'll buy some charcoal pine resin because that actually adds fire damage to your weapon, and I don't want to buy your poop, lady. That adds fire damage to your weapon, and fire damage is just always a nice, useful thing to have. That little damage boost can always just make the difference in Dark Souls. I mean, we saw with the Quelaag fight that one Estus Flask, which wasn't even healing me for its full potential, did save me from having to fight that boss again. And I'm grateful for that because I got hit by the AoE like a scrub lord. But yeah, we're sitting pretty with 7 Estus Flasks. That shortcut basically unlocks the full length of the aqueduct and means that we can go straight back to Firelink Shrine and from Firelink Shrine straight to here quickly and easily. But we're not going to do that because we don't need to. We have 7 Estus Flasks, we have enough health, we have everything we could possibly ask for. This door leads down to the depths, but as mentioned, it's locked. It's locked. Which means we need the key from the Capra Demon. The Capra Demon is usually a very difficult boss to fight purely based off of the terrain and the fact that you have to fight him as well as 2 dogs at the same time. I'm sure that sounded like I just had a stroke or something, but you get the gist of it. It's Capra Demon and 2 dogs, and it's really not fun to fight. The general tactic is to dodge him, which is not what I'm doing here. Dodge him, dodge his dogs, run up the stairs, and get up here, because he has issues actually reaching you when you're up here, first off. And second off, you can take him on and his dogs separately. So you murder the dogs, which I swear it's okay, it's just in this context. I don't condone dog murder. Oh Christ, this is not good. Anyway, once those dogs are out of the way, the Capra Demon actually becomes quite a trivial fight. His attacks, he doesn't have very many attacks. They're quite very obviously telegraphed, so avoiding them is not a problem. As I say that. Sort of hack and slash. A useful tip would be dodging towards the weapon, because Dark Souls deals damage to you if you come into contact with the weapon. If you dodge into the weapon, you reduce the amount of time you spend near it. If you dodge away from the weapon, there's a chance that you'll actually get hit by it after the dodge, and the invincibility frames won't protect you. So that's just a little word of advice. Always dodge into an enemy's attack rather than away from it, or in the direction that it's headed. Dodge against it, because that will save you so many deaths, I promise. Loot this corpse over here for a large soul of a lost undead. More soft souls for burning, which is always nice when you need that little boost in energy. No, that's when you need that little boost in levels, weapons, equipment, anything. If you've had something lying around that you want to buy, because that does happen. There actually is an item that we're gonna have to buy a specific key that we buy from Andreeva's store to unlock a part of the game that's necessary for progression. But all in due time. Right now I realize the progression has slowed down a little bit, but that's purely because we're sort of bracing ourselves. We're taking the deep breath and we're biting the pillow, and then we're gonna go to Anor Londo. But right now we're just getting ready. Also, I think hollows are gonna kill me. I think the most basic enemy in the game is gonna kill me because they just gave it a flaming torch and a set of new attacks, and it just screws with me. Oh god, I'm stuck. Never mind. Down there, see a blow. Oh god, I aggroed her. I said her. The developers actually said in a review, not a review, in an interview, that those blacksmiths are women, and I'll just let that sink in. Because, oh god. Jesus Christ, it's just like, it's such a, if Dark Souls wasn't a disturbing enough game, they just, had to have this. So it's kind of terrifying. Of course, backstabs are always the answer. If you can pull them off. Oh no. We're dead! We died! Good. Luckily we opened that shortcut so we don't have to run through the depths all over again. Or sorry, Lower Undeadburg all over again. We just have to... Ah, damn it. We just have to run from the aqueduct to the boss. By boss, I'm sorry, I haven't eaten in... What's the time now? It's very dark in my room. I haven't eaten in, give or take, like 3 hours, nor have I had anything to drink, because I've just been sort of sitting here trying to burn through this. I'm thinking, once we get our upgrades done, I'm going to go brace myself, I'm going to go have some food. I'm going to have something to drink. And when I get back, after that, that's all now, don't worry. Video's not ending here. Don't worry. Once we've upgraded our weapon, and we've taken care of all that, I'll end the episode. We will go get something to eat, something to drink, and when I get back, we'll be taking on Anor Londo. I realize I shouldn't be saying that and dating the video, but it's just, I'm slowly losing my mind. I've been sitting here playing Dark Souls. I came home from school, it's Friday today. I came home from school, I had a nap that was like half an hour long, and since then it's just been trying to learn how to basically, not learn how to, but improve editing technique in videos, improve frame rate that I get while running Dark Souls, and then actually beating Dark Souls in one day, which is actually going to be really interesting if I can pull that off. I think I can. I'm no speedrunner, but I've played this game for a very long time, which I keep mentioning. Don't know why I feel that's so necessary. Come on, doggy. Got a bone to pick with you. God, this scythe is such a fantastic weapon. Sometimes this dog, I don't know if he'll do it now. There it is. Sometimes the dog jumps to the left and just breaks the butcher's table, and the butcher just kind of stands there like, I swear to fucking God. Also, if we get murdered again by the same butcher, I'm not going to be happy because that was such a stupid death. Oh god. Oh, no, 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 no. No! Get away from me. Get away from me! Actually, no, we're gonna parry it. We can't parry that. We're not gonna parry it. I'm now committed. I've been put to shame by this butcher. So we're gonna parry the next attack. Nope. I think we can take one more of those. One more of those. And then we're dead. So let me just pull out humanities and use that to heal myself. The animation's slightly longer and it does actually burn an entire humanity. Oh god! Oh god! Just for... We died again. Damn it. Oh, we didn't even rest at the Firelink Shrine bonfire, so we're gonna go all the way back to the tower. Guys, this is getting edited out again. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, the ginger raisin... What the fuck was that? The ginger raisin is back. Back in the depths, about to get owned by the butcher all over again. Before we do that, we're going to pick up our souls so we don't lose them forever. That's 16k. 5,000, I'm okay with losing, considering they're in a position I don't want to mess with. 16,000, though, a little bit more valuable, especially when it comes to actually upgrading our weapon, because we could, with a backlog, well, not a backlog, but with a store of 16,000 souls, we could work miracles. Like, we could easily get this up to a plus 10. And if we do get this up to a plus 10, the scaling will not only become better, the damage will become better, and our life will just become a lot easier. Oh, a lot easier. I'm gonna murder this dog. This blacksmith's dead. Oh my fucking god, where did you come from? The blacksmiths stay dead when you kill them, so I don't know where this one came from, but I'm not happy about it. You know, I'm not even sure that they actually stay dead. That just could be complete BS. I've been known to just sort of... Large Ember. We did it, guys. We got the Large Ember. If we kept going down here, we'd find another boss fight past a series of sewers. But, once again, a bare bones run, if I can call it that. We're going to go right back. We're going to go upgrade our weapons. We're going to get a plus 10 scythe. And then I'm going to take what's probably going to be like half an hour to an hour long break. Which might end up being like a day for you guys, considering this is all getting backlogged. Sorry for breaking the immersion, but I need to complain. I need to complain. I need to vent. And we're back. Woodhack, the ginger raisin is at the blacksmith. Now we're gonna run down here. I'm not sure. We'll check how many. We have 7 large titanite shards and 3 titanite chunks, which I think is plenty, but we might not actually have enough large titanite shards. I just skipped through the dialogue because of instinct. I'm sorry, guys. Basically said, that's a very large ember you have there. Please give it to me. And now we have an option of not giving it to him and giving it to him. Not giving him to him is just pointless, so...
Magnificent. You won't be disappointed.
Brian Blessed.
Hardly wait to get started.
Brian Blessed gets our large ember. We're going to modify our equipment and turn our great scythe plus 5 into plus 6. Oh, it's glorious. And of course now we can reinforce that straight up to plus 7, plus 8, and then a plus 9. If we had 2 more large titanite shards, we'd be able to get to a plus 10, but at this point I really don't think that matters. He doesn't sell any. There is that individual I mentioned in Sans Fortress who does sell them, but I really can't be bothered to go get those now. It's just, no, like, completely pointless. We're sitting on 190 damage with a B scaling. Total of like 300 damage on this weapon, which is not bad at all. Once we get to Anor Londo and work our way through there, we'll pick up a few large titanite shards naturally. We'll come in contact with a second blacksmith, and we can bring this up to a plus 10 over there. So, on that note, thank you all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe to the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.